We're back from the international break, ready to resume championship hostilities, and no better way to do that than a Yorkshire derby here against traditional rivals in the shape of Barnsley. Two teams make their appearance, Leeds United in the away colours, dark grey and shocking pink, and Barnsley in their traditional home colours, red shirts, white shorts and red and white hoop socks. Some familiar names in the Barnsley lineup that you'll be seeing at the moment. We've got Alex Mowat, the captain, who's back into the starting lineup for Barnsley today. Played a lot of games for Leeds United. You see Malik Wilkes' name in there, Harme's name in there as well. One of the three players indeed, who came to the club in the recent months. And on the bench you'll see the name there of Clark Odua. So there's a lot of Leeds United representation in the Barnsley FC lineup. The Leeds United side this lunchtime has a very familiar look to it. Ben's already intimated the one change in that Leeds starting 11 sees Adam Forshaw have to miss out through injury. Coming in to replace him, wearing the number 46 shirt, is Jamie Shackleton. Good news for Leeds in terms of squad strengthening as well, because Tyler Roberts is fit enough to resume his place in the starting group, and he has a place on the bench this afternoon. We expect to see Luke Ayling following fairly shortly afterwards. On the near side, just outside the penalty area, Leeds work the ball away. Shackleton with a great ball into Bamford, who is onside, and Bamford is into the penalty area with a chance to shoot goalwards, and it comes back to Bamford off the goalkeeper's foot, and then it goes behind for a Leeds corner. What a chance that was.
Excellent little bit of play down this right hand side. Jamie Shackleton broke free and just released a little pass down the channel for Bamford. The back four for Barnsley, they're appealing for offside, but he timed his run perfectly, and he did everything right. Bamford tried to open his body out. Unfortunately, keeper just got a leg to it.
Ball back at the feet of Stuart Dallas, onto the left foot, in towards Hernandez. Lovely layoff to Shackleton. Plays the ball into the air, and it's just over the head of Harrison. It was quite a pacey cross that came in from Shackleton. And Harrison not quite tall enough. Another, 6 inches. And he would have had a chance of making the header right in front of goal there. Push back towards his own goal, and then loses possession. Now Wilkes has it on the edge of the penalty area. Challenge comes in. Wilkes still there. Casilla with a good save, as Wilkes got power in the shot, and Casilla had to push it away. And Leeds try and complete the clearance with Stuart Dallas doing really well on the touchline on the near side, up towards the halfway line. So we've had a chance at either end. Barnsley have the ball back, and Wilkes is proving a bit of a handful in these opening stages. He has the ball in the penalty area briefly again before Dallas steps in to get the ball to safety for Leeds, and Bamford closer to the halfway line is held up there.
Excellent. Bamford
does well. Free kick Leeds.
Done well there, did Bamford. But going back to Wilkes' attempt at goal, that's the danger when we are trying to play out the back. You can't be sloppy, or you can't switch off for a split second, because we mentioned the high press in the forward areas, and their highlights it. If you switch off just that split second, they'll be onto you and they'll get an attempt away. But good save, dealt with the second ball, but Bamford's done well there just to buy a free kick and settle things down again.
The ball is played out to the far side to Jacob Brown down by the corner flag. Chance for him to cross maybe. He's done really well to get past Alioski into the penalty area. Still going Jacob Brown, and he cuts the ball back to the edge of the 6-yard box, and the man waiting there, cool as you like, was Ben White to clear for Leeds. But that was a dangerous moment. Harrison, far side, spins away from Kavari's challenge, and then opts to go back to Alioski, and then Alioski in field to Shackleton. But it's a high-paced start to this game, and the two teams are flying into it at the moment, and it's Barnsley who are just edging it, you've got to say, in these opening stages. More of the football has been played in Leeds half.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Bryn, just don't give them that impetus by trying to play out short.
Civic again.
Excellent.
And then a foot in from Cooper, and then Harme brings the ball forward from the centre circle for Barnsley. Has Williams out wide, pushing defenders forward here, the home team. Up towards the edge of the box it goes, and Thomas, and then Mowat, and back into Thomas in space. Great save, Casilla still there to be cleared, and Leeds managed to do that with Alioski on the far side. There's some lovely build-up play from Barnsley there. Mowat was involved, and Kiko Casilla had to be at his best to keep Leeds at level terms.
Big chance that for Barnsley, because they worked it ever so well. Apoami initially just stepped out from that back four, and like we said earlier, don't switch off. Yeah, you might be close to your man.
Kind of asks his teammates what they're putting on for him. He doesn't go long ultimately. The only option is short to Woodrow. Leeds get it back through Alioski. Alioski to Phillips, and Phillips to Harrison. Kavari charges into the challenge and gets the ball back to Civic. And then Phillips steps in again really well for Leeds. Now there's space for Leeds to work in Shackleton in the centre circle. He plays a great ball out to Bamford on the edge of the penalty area, left-hand side, into the penalty area, drives the shot, and keeper Collins goes down at his near post, and again it's Collins who thwarts Bamford from a good attacking position for Leeds. Barnsley bring the ball away. It was a simple but very effective breakout by Leeds United that it nearly brought reward.
The only thing against Bamford was the angle, just going away from the goal, went into that left-hand side, but did everything right. Thought he made the right option, going for goal. Great strike, clean strike. Thought just straight at the keeper, and not a lot down to the angle just narrowing away. But great break by Shackleton, great little pass to Bamford as well.
Very similar chance to his first opportunity, except from the other side of the penalty area. So popping up on both sides as Leeds create again through Alioski. Alioski carries the ball forward, chips the ball up for Bamford, but Harmey cuts that one out, comes back out for Harrison, who's in the box, and here's Hernandez! And that was a real chance for Leeds United. Pablo Hernandez round about the penalty spot, right onto the cutback, and he was leaning back, and it sailed quite a way over the crossbar.
We mentioned him previous in the half where he got the ball 25 yards out and said right player, right place. Again, right player, right place. You just expect him to hit the target. You don't have to do too much. Just use the weight of the pass. All about technique is them ones. Just got lent back on it too much, put too much on it, sailed over the bar.
Two good chances for Leeds as Barnsley attack at the other end. Wasn't a million miles away from Corey Woodrow, but I think the shot was always rising. Casilla seemed calm enough to watch it go over a crossbar. It's been a good game. We haven't had a goal yet, but it's been entertaining. 15 yards outside the Leeds penalty area, closer now through Woodrow. Woodrow, great challenge from Cooper. Leeds lose the ball though. Now Wilkes turns away from Ben White and drives the shot across the face of goal and just wide of the far post. Quick switch off there from Leeds United, and Wilkes almost took advantage. Being two of the breaks in play we've had in this first period. Hernandez out to Dallas near side touchline. Oh, that's a late challenge on Dallas, which has been spotted by the referee, if not by the referee's assistant, who gave nothing. Click, Hernandez, wait a little further outside. Delivered in by Phillips. That's a great ball, just over the head of Dallas. And it comes off a running back defender and goes behind for a corner kick. Could have gone anywhere.
Fantastic delivery. Again, we're sat in the perfect spot. You can see the gap where the ball needs to go through. He's put it on a sixpence. Dallas just couldn't quite end of it. Bamford behind him just couldn't quite get an end of it also. What a delivery there.
A chance for Calvin Phillips to do it all again from the corner kick that results. But Leeds get themselves in front at the perfect time going into half-time. Near post, Dallas, and it's Harrison at the back post. And I think he's hit the outside of the post. And that is a fantastic opportunity for Leeds United to take the lead here. And it's gone begging.
They seem to have worked the corners out from these outswingers.
4,000 Leeds United fans are currently gathered and making a noise. Click into the penalty area. Now Bamford on the edge of the penalty area. Back to Click in a bit of space, a pocket of space. Goes back to Dallas. Dallas onto the edge and almost gets a return pass from Shackleton. Leeds have it back again. Good early pressure on the Barnsley penalty area. At the start of the second half, Bamford's found loads of space inside the penalty area. Low shot, and it's too close to the keeper. And for the third time this afternoon, it's Bamford v Collins, and Collins just about matches up.
Again, like his first effort in the first half, he's done everything right, try and open his body out, try and find the far corner. Just don't think he set it out to the far post as quite as much as he'd like to have done. But blistering start from the second half.
The chance list, the opportunities list grows and grows and grows. Leeds need to take one of these. Hernandez almost works the ball through for Shackleton, but Palme was stepping in. But then Hernandez does win it back from Williams' far side, and now it's Click, and now it's up to the edge of the penalty area. Shackleton, and it comes off Cavari from the penalty spot and spins away to some sort of safety for Barnsley. Near side, Alioski takes a really quick throw in to Helder Costa. Costa makes ground towards the edge of the penalty area. He's hustled out of it by two Barnsley bodies and then ultimately tries to push one of those two bodies out the way, and as a result, Barnsley have a free kick on the edge of their own penalty area.
I don't know if the boys have had a rollicking or whatever, because they've come out start of the second half and the tempo that they're moving at, they're closing down so quick, moving the ball so sharp.
Kamari throws it up towards the edge of the penalty area, and Liam Cooper. And then Cooper sees a forward ball. Well, it's a foul by Bamford on the halfway line as he was facing his own goal. And now here comes Thomas bursting forward for Barnsley. Lovely challenge, well timed by Cooper. Comes out for Brown! And Casilla had to tip a dipping shot over the crossbar because it was dipping under the crossbar. And as a result, Barnsley have a corner kick and almost had the first goal of the game.
They're a nightmare, those shots for goalkeepers, because they're thinking they're just going to sail over the bar, but all of a sudden they just dip at the last second.
Costa's ahead of Alioski. Chance for them to link up perhaps here. Now he's played in simply into Costa in the penalty area. Rolled across! Yes! 1-0 Bamford! Come on! There for Leeds United, but the flag goes up far side and the goal is ruled out. Now that has to be the tightest of tight calls, surely, because Patrick Bamford was so close. He was inside the 6-yard box when he met the ball. We have no benefit of replay here, so we'll have no way of knowing, but that looked like a very close call.
It looks like he's brought it back for the first run from Helder Costa.
Good ball out to the near side. Now Alioski curls across in. It's onto the head of Anderson. Anderson's header straight back to Costa. Costa into the penalty area. Oh, it's just past Bamford's right foot, and he's right in front of goal. And he's inches away in any contact, and it's 1-0 Leeds. Leeds come again with a throw-in taken quickly. Now Dallas. Leeds really ramping up the pressure here. Phillips just outside the penalty area. Look at Alioski in space on the edge of the box. He chips the ball up, and it's too easy, too close, and the goalkeeper gathers and throws out quickly. So close for Leeds United again there. Ball over the halfway line. Woodrow for Barnsley. There's a slip and suddenly Wilkes is in as a result of Cooper's slip, and Wilkes from the far side hits the shot into the side netting and punches the turf in some frustration.
Some game is this, it's end to end at the moment. It's almost like a tennis match, from moving my head that far to the left to the right.
Turn and try and move the ball forward at his feet, and Phillips will do well and does do well to win the possession. And Stendhal, the Barnsley coach, is furious that they missed an opportunity to close Leeds down there. Now Bamford attacks as Leeds bring it forward. Now Dallas, and Dallas up to the penalty spot, and he's just behind Helder Costa. Oh, so frustrating. Phillips comes again for Leeds United. Now Click on the edge of the penalty area. He curls the cross into the box. Bamford with a header. Couldn't get the direction on that at all, and it goes well wide.
Is it going to be one of them days, Bryn? I hope not. There's still plenty of football to play in the second half. But again, Stuart Dallas's energy, I know we've mentioned it 2 or 3 times, but again, just made those lung-busting runs, overlapping runs, and I think he did everything right there. He's cut the ball back.
So now Wilkes crosses the halfway line for Barnsley. He's got his head down, he's on a bit of a charge, and he's got into the area, and Calvin Phillips has done brilliantly there, just leaned into Malik Wilkes and just eased him away from the clear run that he had on goal, and Casilla came off his line and did the rest.
Fantastic, and I think Calvin had no intention going for the ball, but just like I said, run across his man and just slow him down. Did fantastic.
Now here's Shackleton for Leeds at the other end. Shackleton with a chance of a drive. 2 Barnsley players step across him to make the block. You can't take your eyes off this one for a moment. It's end-to-end to say the least. Wilkes is offside as he tries to spin away from Ben White, with the linesman obscured from my vision by the great big pillar that's right in front of me in the pitch. Has raised his flag, and Leeds have a free kick just inside their own territory. And whilst Leeds have enjoyed the lion's share of the attacking play in the second half, you still wouldn't really venture to make a prediction at this stage, maybe. To Woodrow on the left-hand side, midway inside the Leeds half. Woodrow away from Dallas, gets it back off Moen. Good play between those two. And he tries a shot. Casilla makes a dive and makes the save. I'm not sure whether he needed to push that behind for a corner kick.
One for the highlight reel, I suppose. But
it was quite close to him though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And now Leeds will make the big change, and Nketiah will come into the action for the away team. And the man who's coming off is Patrick Bamford, who's worked really hard. He's had 3 good sights of goal, all 3 of them saved by the goalkeeper.
and it's Nketiah for Bamford, and now putting pressure on themselves. And you'd say at the moment it's Barnsley, the side who was slightly on top in this game, with another corner kick to deliver into the penalty area from Mowat as well. Heads go up in there, and it's saved on the goal line by Casilla, and the referee is checking the goal line, and the referee says that there's an offside decision. He looked there, the referee, at the mark of the watch they have on the wrist that tells you whether the ball has crossed the line or not. That's how close it was, and nothing was given, and Leeds end up with an offside decision in their favour.
Well, I'll tell you what, my heart skipped a few beats there.
White out to this near side, great ball to Alioski, who's in a deep advanced position for Leeds. Good ball in, and it comes for Click, and it almost breaks off the Barnsley defender for an own goal. But Click's shot, which was going one way, was diverted the other way, and it goes just past the post and behind for a Leeds corner kick. Alioski's come forward to take a short, quick throw in, gets the ball back. Now it goes to Click on the edge of the penalty area. Back into space for Alioski, who drives the ball towards the edge of the area, but Thiam's there for Barnsley. Gives it away though to Helder Costa. Costa nudged out of it. Yeah, right on the edge of the penalty area. It's too well to the left of centre, but a good place for Leeds to create something here. Phillips tees the ball up, plenty to aim at, as you would expect in the penalty area. Two-man Barnsley wall between Calvin Phillips and the Barnsley goal. Whistle goes, Phillips with a free kick, in it goes towards a spot, and yeah! And Leeds United take the lead, and Eddie Nketiah meets it to drive the ball into the back of the net. Cue pandemonium behind the goal, the perfect delivery, the perfect finish. Barnsley 0, Leeds United 1.
What a delivery from Calvin. I was going to say there, Bryn, in that situation you're almost trying to score at the far post, and what he had a bit of pace, had a bit of dip on the cross, and there he is, the fox on the box. He's got his phone call out. Who's he calling? He's calling hopefully a winning goal for Leeds. What right place, right time. Great delivery, great finish. No more than we deserve, my opinion, this second half.
Well, he scored on international duty, Eddie Nketiah for England, and he scored on domestic duty for his club side, currently Leeds United. And what an important time, and what an important goal that could yet turn out to be. 6 minutes remaining of normal time here at Oakwell, and Leeds have made the breakthrough. It's Mowat with a corner kick for Barnsley. It's close to goal. The header up! And Harme over the crossbar. I think there's a free kick been awarded anyway for a push. I think as the forward run was being made. Is it a goal kick or is it a free kick? Casilla is so calm in those situations that he runs straight off his goal line as if to remonstrate with the fellow defenders. It does actually appear to be a goal kick, so maybe that was an opportunity missed by Barnsley there. And plays the ball wide to Hernandez. Again, Leeds attack at pace, plenty of players forward, and Nketiah's in space, and Nketiah clear, and Nketiah can't force the ball underneath the goalkeeper, and the keeper's done really well there. He's got injured. He was brave, the keeper, to come at the feet of Nketiah, but Nketiah couldn't quite get enough power to push the ball behind the keeper and surely over the goal line. Keeper's back on his feet, he's okay. And I think play will resume, possibly. I don't think it will be a Barnsley free kick, will it? Ben White for Leeds plays the ball out to the far side, and Stuart Dallas over the top. Good potential ball from Dallas as Nketiah's nipped in between.
Referee.
And Nketiah goes down, and Harme made the challenge.
Yes!
He's given a penalty, and it's the assistant on the far side who's indicated it's a Leeds United penalty kick for a foul by Harme on Nketiah. Just made contact there, and it's the decision that Leeds haven't had in previous games, and they've got it in this game, and they have a brilliant opportunity to wrap this one up now with just a couple of minutes left on the clock. Hernandez takes the ball, and there's no real argument from the Barnsley players, is there, in fairness there? I think they knew that the defender stretched the leg out. So it's Click who's going to take the penalty kick for Leeds United in front of the away army. Click with a chance to confirm the victory for Leeds United here. Leeds United's first penalty from open play. Click on the edge of the penalty area. Steps up now, little shuffle of a run, and draws.
Yes!
Brilliant finish, brilliant penalty, and surely Leeds United have done enough to get themselves back to the top of the table now. Barnsley 0, Leeds United 2.
he panics there, didn't he? He just needed to show a bit more composure. But no, there was a spell last year when we missed, I think, 2 or 3 on the bounce, and I spent a lot of time looking at different penalty takers who could actually take them. And I've seen Click, he's took them previous in his career, different clubs. He's took them for his national team as well. He just proved it there. Just so cool, so calm. And going back to the penalty incident, I think of Apo Hame, who kind of ball watching, and he just didn't see Eddie Nketiah come on his blind side. And it was one of those, you looked at the Barnsley players, no one really complained.
And he's got the choice of either going to the corner flag or trying to create something, and he tries to create with Costa. Costa almost gets the ball into Nketiah, and it was just behind Nketiah, and he can't make contact, and now Wilkes charges forward for Barnsley at the other end. Credit both sides, still going at it even at this very late stage of the day, with the game all but up for the home team. They're attacking with Tiam on the far side. The penalty area tries the drive. Can Leeds keep the clean sheet? Good foot in, excellent foot in from Berardi there to ensure that the clean sheet surely will be kept now, because there are just seconds remaining here at Oakwell. And there it is. The full-time whistle goes. Leeds continue the 100% start away from home. A fantastic win that they had to work oh so hard to claim. But Nketiah, the sub, got the first. Click from the penalty spot after Nketiah was fouled with his second. And Leeds United go back to the top of the table. Great away day. It's finished Barnsley 0, Leeds United 2.
These away days turn out to be all right, aren't they, Bryn? But we had to kind of do it, not the hard way, we had to grind it out for the full 94, 95 plus minutes, how long we played today, because Barnsley came and set the stall out, and really impressed how Barnsley played, but testament to us. You mentioned Eddie Nketiah coming in off the bench there, Helder Costa came on at half-time, Jamie Shackleton, who came into the starting 11 through Adam Forshaw's slight little knock he's picked up. So, yeah, we've had to kind of adapt, but I think this is the big difference compared to last season to this year so far. We can have these adaptations. We can throw players in off the bench. Players can come into the starting 11, and we don't look, I wouldn't say weaker compared to last year when we have to make them changes, but it's almost like for like. We can trust these players. Again, the bench is so strong. There's players who haven't even made the squad today who could easily slot into the starting 11. So all in all, some ways, I think today's probably have been his best result in terms of how Barnsley kind of pushed us, especially in the first half. Second half, we had the moments as well. But for us to ride that, get a clean sheet, which I think is vitally important, because like we always say, we're going to create chances. It came to a point where it's going to be one of those days that we're going to take one. But Eddie, right place, right time, got that goal, and then the penalty killed the game off. So fantastic away performance yet again, and back top of the table.